Imagine a place unlike any other you have seen. This is Cappadocia. It feels like stepping onto another planet, or perhaps into a beautiful dream you once had. The earth here is soft, like powdered sugar. It has been shaped by wind and water over many, many years. These forces of nature are patient artists. They have carved valleys and strange tall cones. These are called fairy chimneys. They stand like silent guardians of an ancient secret, reaching for the sky. The colors here are gentle. They are soft pinks and warm honeys and creamy whites. When the sun touches them, they seem to glow from within. It is a landscape that whispers stories. Stories of time, of nature, of people who lived here long ago. You walk through it and you feel small, but you also feel connected to something bigger, something older than yourself. It is a quiet magic, this place, a magic that settles in your heart and stays. This land is a surprise. It unfolds before you, layer by layer. Around every corner a new vista appears, a hidden church carved into rock, a valley deeper than you imagined. It invites you to explore. It asks you to be curious, to look closer. There is a special reason people come to Cappadocia. It is a dream many hold in their hearts. They come to float, to drift gently above this magical land. They come for the hot air balloons. At sunrise, the sky fills with them. Dozens, sometimes hundreds of colorful giants. They rise with the sun, they dance in the early morning light. It is a sight that takes your breath away, a true spectacle of joy and wonder. These balloons are more than just a ride, they are a way to see Cappadocia differently. From above, the landscape reveals its true scale, its intricate patterns. You see how the valleys connect, how the fairy chimneys cluster together like friendly groups. It is like looking at a giant living map, a map painted by nature. The balloons offer a perspective you cannot get from the ground. They give you wings, even if just for a little while, to soar over this incredible earth. The tradition of ballooning here is strong. It has become part of Cappadocia's identity. It fits perfectly with the dreamlike quality of the place. Imagine the first people who thought of this, to take to the skies here. The morning of your balloon ride starts very early, long before the sun even thinks about waking up. The stars are still bright in the dark sky. The air is cool and still. You might feel a little sleepy, but mostly, you feel a thrill, a quiet excitement building inside you. This is the beginning of something special. You are bundled into a van, you travel through the quiet sleeping towns, towards the launch site, a place of hushed activity. When you arrive, it is a scene of gentle chaos. Teams are working efficiently, laying out the huge envelopes of the balloons. The fabric looks like giant colorful sleeping bags on the ground. You hear the hiss of fans. They are starting to fill the balloons with air. Slowly, these sleeping giants begin to stir. They start to take shape, growing bigger and bigger. The baskets, sturdy and welcoming, lie on their sides, waiting. There's a sense of purpose in the air, a focused energy. You watch, fascinated, as the burners are ignited. Roaring flames shoot upwards into the mouths of the balloons. They light up the darkness for a moment. It is a powerful sound, a sound of controlled energy. The balloons begin to lift. They strain against their tethers, eager to rise. You can feel the warmth from the flames. You can smell the distinct scent of propane. Your pilot gives a safety briefing. Then, the moment arrives. It is quieter than you expect. The pilot calls out. The ground crew releases the ropes. There is no sudden lurch, no dramatic takeoff. Instead, it is a gentle lift, a soft separation from the earth. You are floating, rising slowly, smoothly. It feels like the ground is falling away beneath you. Not like you are soaring upwards aggressively. It is a graceful, almost imperceptible ascent, a peaceful surrender to the air currents. As you gain height, a hush falls over the basket. Everyone is looking, watching the world transform below. The people on the ground grow smaller. The vehicles look like toys. The other balloons, some already in the air, some still inflating, create a stunning panorama. You feel a sense of lightness, not just physically but in your spirit too. Worries seem to drift away with the breeze. There is only this moment, this gentle journey upwards, this quiet awe. The pilot expertly controls the balloon, using the burner to ascend, using the winds at different altitudes to navigate. It is a skill, an art form. You feel completely safe in his hands. He might point out early landmarks, or share a quiet joke. The basket is surprisingly stable. You can move around a little, look out from all sides. And then, the main event begins. The reason for the early start. The sun starts to peek over the horizon. At first it is just a soft glow, a promise of light. Then slowly, a sliver of brilliant orange appears. It grows steadily, pushing back the darkness. The sky begins to blush, with shades of pink, and purple, and fiery red. It is a masterpiece painted across the heavens, and you have a front row seat. Suspended in the air, you witness creation's daily miracle. As the sun climbs higher, it touches the tops of the fairy chimneys. They catch the first golden rays. The valleys below are still in shadow, but slowly, the light spills into them, chasing away the darkness, revealing the textures and contours of the land. It is like watching the world wake up, in slow motion. Every moment is precious. Every change in light creates a new picture, a new feeling. The transformation is breathtaking. You can hear soft gasps of wonder from your fellow passengers. The other balloons around you catch the light too. They become glowing orbs against the colorful sky. Some are above you, some are below, some drift alongside. It is a silent ballet of giants, each one carrying its precious cargo of dreamers. The sheer number of them is astounding, a festival of flight. The golden light bathes everything in a warm, magical glow. It feels like you are floating through a dream, a beautiful, vivid dream you never want to end. As you drift, the pilot skillfully guides the balloon. You float high above Cappadocia, seeing fields and rock formations. Sometimes you're so low you could touch the fairy chimneys. Gliding into valleys, you see ancient cave dwellings and hidden orchards. The fairy chimneys are remarkable from this perspective. You see their funny hats and slender bodies. They come in all shapes and sizes. Some stand alone, others are clustered in groups. They look like giant mushrooms or whimsical sculptures. You float past them, seeing the layers of rock, colors, and textures. It is an intimate view of these geological wonders. You pass over valleys like Love Valley, Rose Valley, and Pigeon Valley. Each one has its own unique character. Love Valley, with its distinctively shaped pillars. Rose Valley, which glows with a pinkish hue. Pigeon Valley, named for the pigeon houses carved into the cliffs. These were once used to collect droppings for fertilizer. The pilot might share stories about these places. The world from the balloon is quiet. You hear the occasional whoosh of the burner, the soft murmur of voices, but mostly there is a profound sense of peace. You are drifting, observing, absorbing. It is a chance to see the world without rush, without noise, just the gentle movement, the stunning scenery, and the feeling of being part of something truly extraordinary. This is exploration at its most serene. This is Cappadocia. Cappadocia is not just a place of natural beauty, it is also a land steeped in history. As you float above it, you are looking down on centuries of human stories. People have lived here for thousands of years. They found shelter in the soft volcanic rock, carving their homes into the cliffs and fairy chimneys. They created entire communities hidden within the landscape. This land has seen empires rise and fall. It has been a crossroads of civilizations. The Hittites lived here, then the Persians, then the Romans. Alexander the Great passed through this region. It was an important part of the Silk Road, a route for trade and ideas. Imagine the caravans that once traveled through these valleys carrying spices, silks, and stories from distant lands. The landscape itself seems to hold these memories in the worn paths, in the ancient stones, in the silent cave openings that dot the hillsides. One of the most fascinating aspects of Cappadocia's history is its connection to early Christianity. During Roman times, Christians sought refuge here. They were persecuted for their faith, finding safety in the remote valleys and underground cities of Cappadocia. They carved churches into the rock, hundreds of them, many decorated with beautiful frescoes, paintings that tell stories from the Bible. These hidden churches are a testament to their faith and resilience. From the balloon you might see the entrances to some of these cave dwellings or the distinctive shape of a rock-cut church. It makes you think about the lives of the people who created them, their struggles, their hopes, their devotion. This land is a living museum, a place where nature and human history are deeply intertwined. The balloon ride offers a unique perspective on this rich heritage. It allows you to see the scale of it, the ingenuity of it. It's a journey through time as much as space. This is Cappadocia. The history of Cappadocia goes even deeper than the eye can see from above. Beneath the surface lie hidden wonders, entire underground cities, some many levels deep, complex communities with living quarters, kitchens, stables, and chapels. They had ventilation shafts and wells, housing thousands for months, astonishing feats of engineering, used for protection. retreating underground during invasions, sealing entrances with stone doors, courage and resourcefulness, resilience of the human spirit, silent testament to survival. Early Christians left an indelible mark, rock-cut churches scattered throughout valleys. Gorim Open Air Museum is a famous site. Stunning frescoes have survived for centuries. Vibrant colors, powerful images depicting scenes from the life of Christ, places of worship and community. Floating above, you appreciate the vastness. Every carved stone tells a story, a legacy of faith and artistry. The balloon ride gives you the grand overview, inspires you to explore further. Cappadocia's history is a treasure waiting to be discovered. This is Cappadocia. As the balloon gently begins its descent, you feel a mixture of emotions. A little sadness that this magical journey is ending, but also immense gratitude for the experience. The landing is often smooth, sometimes with a gentle bump. The ground crew helps you out of the basket. There are smiles all around, a shared sense of wonder and accomplishment. Often there is a small celebration after the flight, perhaps a glass of champagne, a chance to toast the adventure, to share your feelings with your fellow passengers. You receive a flight certificate, a memento of your journey. But the real souvenir is the memory, the images, the feelings. These are etched in your mind and heart. They will stay with you long after you leave Cappadocia. This is more than just an activity, it's a profound experience. The emotional impact of this experience is deep. It is about more than just seeing beautiful scenery. It is about feeling a sense of freedom, of peace, of connection. Connection to nature, to history, to the other people sharing the moment with you. It is a reminder of the beauty and wonder that still exists in the world. It can be a moment of clarity, of inspiration, of pure, simple joy. It touches something deep within your soul. If you ever have the chance to visit Cappadocia, do not hesitate. Come and see this magical land for yourself. Come and experience the wonder of a sunrise hot air balloon ride. It is an adventure that will lift your spirits, fill you with awe, and give you memories to cherish for a lifetime. Let Cappadocia whisper its ancient secrets to you. Let it paint its beauty onto your heart. It is a journey that will change you in the best possible way. Go, float, dream. This is Cappadocia.